Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Code by Vansh, and today we are going to solve the question maximum sum combination. Okay, so let's begin. In this question we have given two integer array a and b of size n each. The sum combination is made by adding one element from array a and another element of array b. We have to return the maximum k valid distinct sum combination from all the possible sum combination. Note that the output array must be sorted in non-descending order. Okay, so let's see how we are actually going to process this question. So this is the test case. If a is actually equal to 3 and 2 and b is actually equal to 1 and 4. So let me make all the combination here. So the first combination is 3 and 1. So 3 plus 1, then 3 and 4, then 2 and 1, and then 2 and 4. Okay, so after just everything, I can say that this is 3, this is 4 to 6, this is 7, and this is 4. And as it is given that this k value is actually given, so we have to take only two elements. Okay, so after we take two elements, which is actually equal to c, then we can see that 6 and 7 are actually going to be our answer, and here you can see that output is actually 7 and 6. In the second example, let's see the second example also. Second example is 1 4 2 3 and 2 5 1 and 6. Okay, so if we take, because if this is a brute force, then what can we do? We are just going to find out each combination, and after each combination we are just going to store it into a big array. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is actually going to get stored here, then here, then here, then here, then here, then here. So it will take a lot of time in order to solve this question. But let's say that we have to solve this in a good amount of time. So how we are actually going to solve this? So these are the actual steps to in order to solve this question. First, what are we going to do? We are just going to sort both these arrays. Okay, after sorting both of these arrays, which is it will become 1 2 3 4, the first array, this is the 8th array, and b array is actually b actually will become 1 2 5 and 6, right? This is the a array and this is the b array. After this, what we can see is actually, if we want to take the maximum, then we can see that this thing this thing will actually give us the big answer. Okay, which is actually 4 and 6 is actually right, because they are maximum of both of them, so it will give us maximum like 10. Then the situation will become another maximum. So another maximum we can get is from adding these two things, 4 and 5, right? It will give us 9. Or adding both of them, 6 and 3, it will also give us 9. Okay, so now it is just steps on how we are actually going to solve this question. So if you solve that question in which we have to merge linked list, right? When we have to sort a linked list, or when we have to merge arrays, we always remember that after taking the value, we are also going to store the row or column, or in that case, or in this case, we actually have to store that also, because row and column is actually important, because in order to find the element. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing. After we sort all of them, I am just going to make a pair of int is actually here value, this is the value, and pair of int comma int. So here int comma int will specify this is actually row and this is actually the column. Okay, this is row and this is column. So this is the thing. After I do this, what I am actually going to do, I am just going to store this first thing into my like, this will be a of I 0. So this is the a of I. Okay, a of I plus b of n minus 1. Why b of n minus 1? Because it is here and it is the largest, so that's why b of n minus 1. In order, I am just going to store, this is my ith, right? This is I, and this is actually, okay, so this will be, for this is I. If this is I, right, if this is I that I am storing, so this will be 0, right? because this is a row column, so that's why. After this, what I am going to do, I'm just going to push everything into my priority queue. After I put everything into my priority queue, I can see that my 4 and 6 is going to 10, and it will just give my, like, this is what is this is n minus 1. This is y is actually equal to n minus 1. Okay, this is n minus 1, I think. Okay, this is n minus 1, and this is just whatever. Okay, this is I which is actually equal to 3 here. Okay, after this combination, I need the maximum combination. So what I do, because this is n minus 1, right? This is n minus 1, so I will try with n minus 2 here, n minus 2 here. So, and I will just push it into the priority queue my until my c is actually greater than 0, or I will just do c minus minus. So let's move to the coding part. I hope you get the intuition part. So this is the coding part. Here I am taking a priority queue, and I told you that priority queue is actually containing this value. Okay, this value int and pair of int comma int. Okay, so this is the value that it contains. So this is actually the first. This is actually the first column, and this is second column, the second element column. Okay, this is the first, and this is second. So this I is actually this I that it denotes, and this n minus 1 is actually n minus 1 that it contains. Okay, after I put all of this array into into this priority queue, after I put everything into the priority queue, I'm just going to run it until the priority queue is not empty, or my k minus minus. This means if this is 2, it will run for 2 times. Okay, and in this, I'm just going to take the top. This means that like in that case it is 10 and 3 comma n minus 1, whatever it will be just 3. Okay, after I put this into the priority queue, what I'm going to do, because this is the data here, this is the data, as you can see, this is the data, it dot first, then it dot second to first is actually x, and this is y. Okay, after this, I'm just going to push this data into my answer, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check if my y is not equal to 0. If y is equal to 0, this means that my b is finished. Okay, b is finished, but I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to put the condition here, and I'm just going to x, like x is here, like 3 is here, and I'm just going to push b y minus 1, right? Y minus 1 means this. If this is, let's say in this example, this is 6 5. Okay, so in the next step it will become 5 plus something, right? It will become 5 plus something. So that's why it will be 3 comma 2, and whatever will be the data, it will be get pushed into the priority queue, and the whole thing will just run for 2 times, and it will take every combinations, and the maximum combinations will be taken from this code. Okay, I hope you like the video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe for more upcoming videos, and thank you for watching.